What I think we're debating is the original founding fathers' statements about education. And what I think I'm taking away so far is that there were three things that they wanted in an education program if you were going to be a part of the United States of America.
This law that was passed, the Northwest Ordinance, is listed in law books today as one of our 4 organic laws. In other words, on page 1 of the U.S. Code annotated, you open it up, it's going to show you the 4 laws that are the basis of all American laws. These are the 4 organic laws on which all of the laws are based. No other laws can violate these 4 laws. You have the Articles of Confederation, you have the Declaration of Independence, you have the Constitution, and you have the Northwest Ordinance. Now, that's one of the 4 laws on which all other laws have to be based. If this law says that schools are to teach religion, morality, and knowledge, then every time the court renders a ruling that says, oh, you can't teach religion, you can't have prayer at schools, all this, what we're doing is fundamentally ignoring our fundamental laws, our organic laws.
Wow.
And by the way, you will find that because this was a requirement to become a state in the United States, the state constitutions have in their state constitution that religion, morality, and knowledge will be taught in our schools. There's a reason that these clauses appear in state constitutions and still are in current constitutions today.
The founders believed, and the first federal educational law established, that schools and education systems were a proper means to encourage the religion, morality, and knowledge that was so necessary to good government and the happiness of mankind. Our founding fathers did not believe that encouraging religion in schools was unconstitutional. Rather, they believed just the opposite. Only in recent decades have courts ruled otherwise. An indication of how long religious lessons remained a part of public education in America is seen in these 2 textbooks, used in Dallas public schools until 1974. One is a Bible study course of the Old Testament, the other is a Bible study course of the New Testament. Both were credit courses for graduation. Notice the lessons. Lesson 1 in the New Testament course begins with questions based on John chapter 1. Where was Christ before he was born on earth? What titles did John apply to Christ in this chapter? For what purpose was John sent by God? And there are many other similar questions. At the end of lesson 1 is memory work. Memorize the pre-existence of Christ. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things were made by Him, and without Him was not anything made that was made. Such textbooks were reflective of the requirements of that original federal law that public schools address religion, morality, and knowledge. But the effect of that law was seen in more than just textbooks. It was also quite evident in state constitutions. For example, when Ohio penned its first state constitution in 1802, that constitution declared,
religion, morality, and knowledge being essentially necessary to the good government and the happiness of mankind, schools and the means of instruction shall forever be encouraged by legislative provision.
The same provision was present in the constitutions of state after state, including Mississippi, Kansas, Nebraska, and so many others. In fact, that provision is still found in current state constitutions today.